Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to, I literally don't even know what episode this is of the cut. Whilst I was driving here, I was trying to think of what episode it was, but welcome to whatever it says on the title. I think I'm now like 10 or 11 weeks into cutting. I have woken up this morning and I am just a tired man. I'm so tired that when I came into the gym, you have to scan in, and I tried to scan my fucking Lidl Plus card as opposed to my barcode for in here, so yeah, a little bit tired this morning. I think that now that I'm sort of like a few weeks into waking up earlier, the novelty of it is worn off. And this morning it was very, very hard to get up at 5 a.m. Yesterday it was hard. But as with every morning before the gym, I've woken up, downed my cream of rice, also downed a decent amount of water, grabbed all of my bags that I have, and then I've made my way to the gym. I'm now just getting some steps in to try and wake up a little bit. I'm going to also, it's a pool day today, but I want to sort of get like my shoulders moving a little bit whilst I'm doing this walk. I'll go through that and then I'll show you through the rest of my day. Pool day is complete and it was a very solid session, and I've now just gone and done some posing, and I'm actually very happy with how I'm looking at the moment. This morning I woke up in the 73 kilos. I can't remember exactly what it was. I was half asleep when I weighed myself, and I'm significantly happier with how I am looking at the moment compared to where I was at the start. I'll edit in the video of sort of where I started in comparison to now. And even though over the last week from dropping food down, I have been quite a lot hungrier with like having 200 calories less each day, it's mainly come from having less carbs. So food volume's been significantly lower. It's just been I've just been a lot hungrier. But it's nice to see sort of like those visual differences. And the main thing that I really wanted to highlight is since the start of this year, when I started at 80 kilos to now being in the 73, so I've lost sort of like say 6.5 kilos in that time. I have really been on my diet like nice and consistently. There's been a couple of weekends that I've been more relaxed. There was the birthday weekend where I was also more relaxed as well. But I would say generally out of like those say 10, 11 weeks, I've been sort of like 90% compliant, if not more. And I didn't have sort of like a ton of fat to lose in comparison to say like what most people have to lose when they first come along. And I'm still not done with the cut. And I think it just shows you that it's always going to take longer than you think, because you're going to have socials and everything like that coming up. But also, you always have more fat to lose as well. Like in my mind, when I was 80 kilos, I thought, look, I've probably got at least 10 kilos to lose here. I've already lost, as I say, 6.5 of them, nearly 7 of them. And like, I've still got a decent way to go. Like, as you can see, like with my abs, they're sort of there a little bit, but nothing excessive. And I've not really got too many veins either. Still a long way to go for sure, but certainly happy with how I'm looking. And now I need to crack on with getting my steps in, getting ready for work and getting to work as well, because it's 7:10, so I'm running a little bit late today. I have arrived at work and I'm pushing the boat out today. I've got a cream little jumper thing on, as opposed to the normal dark navy blue one that I've been having on recently. But because of being a little bit behind today, it's meant that I've arrived at about 8:20, so I can't really go for a walk beforehand, especially because I've got a meeting with my boss at 8:30, I believe. So that's a little bit annoying. My steps are only on 4.5k at the moment, so I'm gonna have to do a decent walk at lunch, power walk at lunch, and then get the rest of them in at the end of the day. Hello, I am back home and it is now time for work after work. It's been about 10 hours since I last spoke to you. I feel a little bit tired. I had my overnight oats to eat. I also, instead of having a Monster today, I had a Pepsi Max Cherry, which is really overrated, but I find like fizzy drinks and stuff like that really help on a diet. Just for like a little bit of a treat, something that's like a little bit sweet. So I had that instead of having my Monster, and they're free in the office. I also had my chicken mince, no carbs with that meal because I basically can't afford it calorie wise. And I am now, as I say, back home after my commute. Went out to get my steps done, and it's a really lovely evening tonight, which is all good. And I also saw the neighbour's cat, which Erin has called Collie, and it is very cute. So I saw that and I was happy to see her because we've not seen her for like the whole winter. So that was good. And now, as I say, it's time for work after work. But before I can do any of that, with all of the steps and stuff like that all boxed off, I have to meal prep for the next couple of days. So again, it's just going to be exactly what I've eaten today, but I am literally just going to be meal prepping it now. So I'll start my chicken mince off with like seasoning it and everything like that, cook it off. And then whilst that is cooking off, I will make my overnight oats up. Then they cool down. Well, the overnight oats go straight in the fridge. Everything else cools down and I whack it away. Then after that, I will then be able to do a bit of work. Meal prepping is now all done and dusted. And I also had my evening meal as well to save myself from sort of like starting work, then having to go back to cook because I was really hungry. So I just got both of those things done. Got about an hour until Arsenal kick off. And I basically need to make a reel. I need to script it out. It's one that I would normally make on the weekend, but this weekend I'm actually going to be on the Isle of Wight seeing my grandparents. So I need to get ahead work-wise. So that's what I'm going to be spending sort of like the next 50 minutes doing. And then after that, I can pretty much chill out. The vector glasses are back on. I have now finished editing that reel up. I will show you what it looks like. I've shown you the process of me editing it. Into the best shape of my life, and after last week's video, due to start my new 9-to-5 office job, this was my first week of juggling getting into the gym. And I'll also show you what the sort of editing of it looks like. So it looks a little bit like this. Some frames, if I go a little bit more specifically into it, you'll see like with this one, I do like this little thing called a keyframe. So it's basically just me zooming in. If I show you on the screen, it just shows me zooming in a little bit. I am now 10 weeks into my cut and getting into the... Maybe that's not overly clear, but I'm happy that I've done that. That's that complete, as I say, for next Monday. I am just about to whack the Arsenal game on my laptop. I need to shave my head. I need to shower. I basically need to get the last little bit sorted for tomorrow, and then I can just start chilling out, basically. So that is what we are going to go and do. Good morning. It is now 6:15 the next day, and it is a lovely morning this morning. It's already getting light, which it wasn't a couple of weeks ago. Last night I just watched the football and wound down, watched Eze score an absolute belter, and I was very happy with that. I think we're going to win the league. I genuinely think we should win the Champions League on paper, because we've also got a little bit fortunate with sort of the draw. We should get to the final, and if we don't do either, if we do both, I'll be very, very happy. If we don't do either, I'll be extremely upset, especially because I think Man City don't stand a chance. But and then normally today, so it's Wednesday the 18th of March today, and normally on a Wednesday I would train legs first thing and get up at 4:30. However, basically I hurt my hamstring on Sunday, so I just wanted to give myself an extra day to recover, and I also wanted to watch the Arsenal game yesterday, so I'm having today as a rest day and changing things around. I wasn't going to get a full week of training in anyway due to going to the Isle of Wight. So having said all that, that is the end of this video and this cut update and vlog. Thank you very much for watching as always. Hopefully you enjoyed and found some bits valuable or enjoyable or something like that. All I'm going to do this morning is power walk and get my steps in prior to work, then get ready to work, and then it's another day in the office. But it's hump day today, so then only 2 days left and then it's the weekend. But I'm not thinking like that already because I don't mind work, so that's all good. Much nicer than what I used to do at Iceland. Like, it doesn't even feel like work in comparison. But anyway, thank you for watching as always, as I just said, and adios, and hasta luego.